You double-check your passport, arrive early, and think you're ready to fly. Wrong. Even seasoned travelers are still falling for mistakes that ruin flights and cost money. These are the 9 travel mistakes you must avoid in 2025. Let's start with the worst offender. Mistake 9. Picking the wrong seat. That window seat looks perfect when you're scrolling the airline app, but it can turn into 6 hours of pure regret. Sitting in the back row? Forget reclining. You'll be bolt upright, surrounded by bathroom traffic and the smell of chemical disinfectant. Window seat, but you've got a small bladder? Prepare to climb over 2 sleeping strangers every time nature calls. The worst part? Airlines hide these discomfort traps in their seating maps. They don't mark which seats are frozen by bulkhead walls or which rows are locked solid. Pro tip. The smartest choice is often the middle block aisle seat in a 3-3-3 or 3-4-3 layout. Here's why. Your neighbor has 2 exit routes, so half the time you'll never be disturbed. Frequent flyers swear by these seats because they combine aisle freedom with fewer interruptions. Before booking, research your exact aircraft on Seat Guru or a similar tool. A 5-minute check can save you 12 hours of pain. Mistake 8. Drinking coffee, tea, or hot water on flights. That steaming cup of airline coffee feels like comfort in the sky, but here's the ugly truth. It's made from water tanks that rarely get sanitized properly. Tests have found bacteria, heavy metals, and even traces of mold inside. Flight attendants whisper the same advice. Never drink anything made with hot tank water. You might not get sick every time, but the risk builds up when you're trapped in a pressurized tube with dry air and weakened immunity. Pro tip. Stick to bottled or canned drinks only. Bring your own tea bags if you want something warm, but insist on bottled water. Even better, bring an empty, reusable bottle through security and fill it from a filtered fountain inside the airport. Hydration is critical for beating jet lag and fatigue, but the wrong water source can do more harm than good. Remember, your body doesn't need another excuse to crash mid-flight. Mistake 7. Ignoring hygiene in filthy spots. Most travelers obsess over the bathroom, but here's the twist. The dirtiest items aren't in the lavatory. Airport security trays, where everyone dumps their shoes, belts, and laptops, carry 10 times more bacteria than toilet seats. And those seat back pockets? They've held everything from dirty diapers to used tissues. The tray table you eat off? Rarely sanitized between flights. You touch these surfaces, then snack on pretzels and wonder why you're sick by day 2 of your vacation. Pro tip. Always pack disinfecting wipes. The smartest travelers clean their tray table, seatbelt buckle, and armrests before sitting down. At security, sanitize your hands immediately after handling trays. It's a 20-second ritual that can save your entire trip. Studies show up to 30% of travelers pick up respiratory infections during or right after air travel, most linked to contaminated surfaces. Your immune system will thank you when you're sightseeing instead of stuck in a hotel bed. Mistake 6. Carrying the wrong power bank. You bought that massive $20,000 Moi charger thinking it would keep you powered for days. Bad news, many airlines cap lithium battery packs at $10,000 Moi. Bring a larger one and security will confiscate it on the spot. Even worse, power banks must be carried in your cabin bag, not checked. Lithium batteries can overheat, and if a fire starts in the cargo hold, it can bring down an entire plane. Pro tip. Invest in 1 or 2 smaller $10,000 Moyo power banks. They pass security with no issues and keep your devices alive through long-haul flights. Always pack them in your personal bag and declare them if asked. In 2024 alone, airlines confiscated thousands of oversized chargers, leaving passengers stranded with dead phones on arrival. Don't let a simple battery mistake cut you off from boarding passes, maps, or emergency contacts. Mistake 5. Blind faith in online check-in. You smugly check in online and think you're safe. Reality check. Online check-in doesn't guarantee your flight runs smoothly. Pets? You can't check in online at all. Overbooked flight? Even with online check-in, you could still be bumped. Luggage mishandling? Boarding passes won't save your suitcase. And if the system glitches, you'll still end up queuing at the counter like everyone else. Pro tip. Always check in online, but treat it as insurance, not a magic shield. Take a screenshot of your boarding pass, print a copy, and arrive early. For international flights, getting to the airport 3 hours ahead isn't paranoia, it's protection. Airlines overbook intentionally, and latecomers are prime bump candidates. In 2023, nearly 700,000 passengers were denied boarding in the US alone. Don't assume the app has your back. It doesn't. Mistake 4. Booking the wrong flight time. That budget afternoon ticket might save $50, but it could cost you hours of turbulence and delay. Here's why. Midday sun heats the ground, creating unstable air currents that toss planes like toys. Afternoons are also peak thunderstorm hours, leading to cascading delays. On the other hand, morning flights depart on time more often, face calmer skies, and leave room for rebooking if things go wrong. Pro tip: book flights before 10 a.m. or after 6 p.m. Morning flights have an 85% on-time rate compared to just 65% in the afternoon. Plus, flying earlier gives you recovery time if your flight is canceled. Travelers prone to motion sickness report a 50% reduction in symptoms simply by avoiding midday departures. The money you save up front is nothing compared to the misery of bouncing through rough air for hours. Mistake 3. Mishandling. Jet lag. Jet lag isn't just about feeling tired. It wrecks your focus, mood, and health, yet most travelers still wing it. Some swear by early morning sunlight exposure, while others say to avoid it at all costs. Confused? Science is clear. Your circadian rhythm only shifts 30 to 45 minutes per day. That means you can't reset instantly just by landing. Without preparation, you'll lose 2 to 3 days of vacation to brain fog. Pro tip: start adjusting your sleep 2 to 3 days before departure. Flying east, go to bed and wake up earlier. Flying west, stay up later. Use strategic light exposure, bright light in the morning for eastbound trips, evening light for westbound. Apps like Timeshifter create personalized schedules for your flight. Business travelers who prep this way report 75% less jet lag and perform better within 24 hours of arrival. Don't waste half your trip stumbling around like a zombie. Mistake 2. Eating the wrong pre-flight meal. That sizzling airport burger smells amazing, but at altitude, your stomach will hate you. Cabin pressure changes cause gas to expand by up to 30%. Rich, fatty, or spicy meals turn into bloating, nausea, and sometimes embarrassing bathroom runs. Dairy products and new foods you've never tried? Double trouble when your body reacts unpredictably at 35,000 feet. Pro tip: eat light and familiar before boarding. Stick to lean proteins, rice, fruit, or crackers. Bring ginger chews or bland snacks to settle your stomach. Flight attendants report that up to 60% of in-flight medical issues involve digestive distress, often from poor food choices right before takeoff. Save the culinary adventure for your destination, not the departure gate. Mistake number 1. Trusting security and strangers with your bag. That cute little travel pouch for your passport and cash? It's a thief magnet. Pickpockets love them because they scream valuables inside and slip away unnoticed. Airport theft reports show thousands of cases every year, often involving tiny bags or unlocked luggage. And then there's TSA. Agents sometimes handle bag after bag with the same gloves, spreading germs or worse. Your luggage isn't sacred. It's just another item in a chaotic system. Pro tip: keep your essentials, passport, cards, cash, in a zipped chest pocket or a money belt under clothing. Never juggle more than 2 bags. Use TSA-approved locks and, if possible, a discreet luggage cover instead of flashy wrapping services. Thieves look for easy targets, not challenges. The airport is chaos, but your organization and preparation can make you invisible to criminals. Protect your bag, protect your trip. Flying in 2025 isn't easy. Airlines keep adding fees, airports stay chaotic, and fatigue hits harder than ever. But here's the good news: most of the pain is preventable. Avoid these 9 mistakes, and you'll already be ahead of 90% of travelers. That means less stress, fewer fees, and a smoother flight from takeoff to touchdown. So, which of these mistakes have you made? Be honest, drop it in the comments. And if you learned something new, hit that like button and subscribe for more travel hacks. Safe travels, and remember, knowledge is your best carry-on.